Once your Tyler's back with a retro reviews here on Tyler's Retro Reviews with the second to last Survivor Series we going through it. The 2013 edition of Survivor Series. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this was just a pay-per-view, really. November 24th, it was in the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts. So basically, there is that. And this would be the final Survivor Series on traditional pay-per-view because the following year the network came out and Survivor Series 2014 went on there also. So yeah. But regardless, there's one more we gotta get through, and then the month after this, the last month of this year, will be WCW Land for December. I do this for all ya, and I had to go back to the year 2000 for WCW reviews. Why did I do this? Really? Regardless, it's a remaster of them, but I'm going to get this over with, really. And then I'll go back to playing my new SpongeBob Titans of the Tide game, which I'll tell you what happened Sunday night review, because Saturday will be my pay-per-view, don't forget. And then tomorrow will be my SmackDown review, which will also be on my main channel, so yeah. Regardless of that, enough dilly-dallying. Let's get on to the Survivor Series 2013. With the first of the two Survivor Series elimination matches. This one is 5-on-5 for the men's, that is. It was the Shield of Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins, and the Real Americans of Jack Swagger and Cesaro. Random. As they defeated Cody Rhodes, Goldust, Rey Mysterio, and the Usos. So yeah. Yeah, that was a team, really. Anyways, the first winner eliminated was Dean Ambrose, which... Shouldn't the Real Americans be the first to eliminate first before Ambrose? But then he was eliminated by Cody Rhodes, and then Swagger was next to get eliminated by Jey Uso, and then Cesaro was eliminated by Cody Rhodes, and then Roman Reigns eliminates Jimmy Uso, and then he eliminates Cody, which that's kind of funny to look back 11 years later. These two would be in 3 main events in a row at WrestleMania. Yeah, 2 nights of it counted, so yeah. Then Jey Uso was eliminated by Seth Rollins, and then Rollins was the next one eliminated by Rey Mysterio, and then Goldust. It came against between Goldust and Rey Mysterio on the face team, and then against Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns just eliminated both Goldust and Rey Mysterio to be the sole survivor. Besides that weird first 3 eliminations, this was overall a pretty good Survivor Series elimination match. Yeah, a 7 out of 10 I'll give it. Just, yeah. So, and that's all I have to say, really. Then we get for the Intercontinental Championship. Big E defeats Curtis Axel in a Raw match. That's all I have to say, really. It was just a Raw match. It's a 4 out of 10, I'll give it. Then we get this. Oh, God. Get another elimination match. This is a 7-on-7 women's one. First off, why the fuck do you need to be 12 in this? Like, why? The Bellas even more. Oh my. Moving on. Funk Dazzle, Cameron, Naomi, JoJo. I didn't know she was a wrestler at this point. And Natalia defeats AJ Lee, Oksana, Alicia Fox, Kaitlyn, Rosamund, Summer Rae, and Tamina Snuka. I'm just gonna go through every fucking elimination. Literally, like half of the participants were eliminated in like a minute and a half. So Alicia Fox was the first eliminated by Naomi. Cameron was the next one eliminated by Rosamund, and then Rosamund was eliminated by Nikki Bella, and then Summer Rae and Nikki Bella had a stupid dance off, and Summer Rae got eliminated by Nikki Bella, and then Eva Marie gets eliminated by Kaitlyn as well as Naomi, and then Kaitlyn was eliminated by Brie, and then Oksana was eliminated by Nikki Bella, and then JoJo was eliminated by AJ Lee, and then Tamina was the next eliminated by Natalia by submission, and then AJ Lee was the last one eliminated by Natalia by submission. I literally said that in like not even like a minute and a half. 0. Then they show the pre-show panel of Booker T, Mick Foley, and Bret Hart, who looks fucking miserable up there. Not really though, but still, I don't care about Bret Hart anyways. And then the fucking Goldberg ripoff of Ryback comes out. And I mentioned when Bret Hart was there. Don't give a shit about Bret Hart anyways. He entered an open challenge and Mark Henry comes out and Mark Henry won, defeating Ryback. Why? Why now give it? Next up is for the World Heavyweight Championship. John Cena defeats Alberto Del Rio to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. This was This will be the last time the World Championship was defended at Survivor Series for 11 years. Yeah, 11 years. Let that sink in for you. A 5. It was decent, but Cena, his night is not over yet. Well, this was just a match. He didn't. This was not like anything else, really. Anyways, then CM Punk and Daniel Bryan defeats Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Yeah, it was a good match also, but Punk was done at this point. Bryan was after he feuded with Orton and before Batista came back. Oh, God. But still, I give it a 7.5 out of 10, you know. So, there is that. But yeah, and then the main event for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton defeats the Big Show to retain the WWE Championship. Again, like, why? Why was this the main event of Survivor Series? So, Big Show in this whole thing where he was broken storyline and then he got fired after Battleground after that fiasco where he knocked out everybody from Bryan to the ref, the crooked ref, and Orton and all that. And then he got fired after that, and then he got his job back afterwards, and Orton won the title back at Hell in a Cell, and this sets up this. Yeah. Randy Orton won by RKO and putting the Big Show after that. A 2 out of 10 I'll give it. And then afterwards, John Cena came out and he and Orton stared each other down with the bells, and this led to the title unification match at TLC, which I already mentioned it last year. So that's how you end the Survivor Series. Another John Cena Randy Orton stare down with another Cena Orton match at the next month that we've seen like 88 million times. That's including this year. And there's going to be no Year in Award this year. I'm just done with that, by the way. I don't think it was worse than the 2018 Survivor Series or the 19 one or 2021's, but this show is a slog to get through. I'm just being honest with you. I'll give it a 4 point... No, I'll give it just a 4 out of 10. Yeah. So yeah, there's one more left. Survivor Series 2015. And that's all the Survivor Series this year. So subscribe and notification bell on this channel, and like this video, comment below if you also are new around here, and also subscribe to my main channel also so you'll see like the SmackDown review, the Insurgents pay review I'm doing, and then Sunday will be the bunch of Titans of the Tide game, which going back to playing that, and there. Bye bye.